Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of my single player survival series. As you can see behind me, between episodes I did manage to move the villager breeder and get all the villagers in place. So back here is the next location for the villager breeder. I haven't set it up yet just because I haven't felt like it and I don't really need to right now. But I did get the zombie back in place because this is a very annoying step and I wanted to just get it out of the way and have it done. But as you can see inside, we have made some great progress on getting more of these toolsmiths. I've also got more of these masons in here and a couple more villagers and one more of the clerics. These guys are great emerald producers. As you can see, I almost have enough for a beacon. And obviously plenty of iron to go around. And then these are the two farmer villagers from the villager breeder that I haven't set up yet. So I have two goals for today's video. One is to build the front of the base. Yes, I came up with the design between episodes, which I'm super happy about, and I really want to get started on that. But I need to do a couple of things first. One of which involves making a mangrove tree farm. And to do that, I need a few materials, including glazed terracotta and obviously mangrove saplings. So, to start this episode, I want to go to the mangrove swamp, get some of those resources, and right near the swamp is actually a badlands biome, so I can get some terracotta there. So I have a long journey in front of me. I need to go get some more firework rockets. But yeah, let's get started. So the mangrove tree farm is going to require two farms actually. One being a propagule farm, which is the saplings for the mangrove trees, and then the actual tree farm itself. The propagule farm is small, and I have no doubt that I could fit it in this building. But the tree farm, I don't know. It's very, very, very tall, and I don't really have tall room right now, at least as tall as I would need it to be. It's even taller than this tree farm. It's like twice as tall. So I would either need to dig out a very large area below here for that, or build it outside. And currently I'm kind of feeling like building it outside, so I don't have to dig all that area. But I just don't know where I would put it outside. So that's kind of what I'm contemplating now. So after doing some measurements and a little bit of math, I would need to dig out a 23 by 25 by 56 tall hole to put this farm in, which would come out to about 32,000 blocks. And that is not something that I want to get into, so I think I'm going to have to build it outside. I'm just going to need to find an area first. So here is the mangrove farm. Sorry I didn't include any information about the farm or where I was building it. Those clips kind of got cut off. But I ended up building it just in a little plot outside the factory in this plains biome here, which should fit really well inside of. Here's the actual tree farm, and then this is the little propagule farm. But yeah, the tree farm works great. I already used it to get the amount of logs I need, as you can see, building out of these mangrove fences already. So I'm pretty happy with this. And for as complicated as it looks, it didn't take me all that much time to build it. I started from the bottom up. Really, building the TNT machines were the hardest part, just because there were no blocks up here. There's no floor or ground, so I had to start from scratch, and there's so many different levels. So it's a little difficult, but overall, I think it ended up going pretty fine. Now, other than mangrove logs, the other thing that I needed to start building my base was basalt. I didn't really have an easy way of getting basalt, so I went up to the Nether earlier today and got a portal up on top of the bedrock and built a little basalt farm with a beacon. So here's the basalt generator. It's pretty simple. Pretty much any basalt generator you're going to find is going to be just like this. You just walk up to it and hold down left click. Pretty simple. Also has an on and off switch, so if I press that once it turns it off, and then no more generates. So pretty neat touch there. But yeah, I already used it once and I have all the basalt that I need for the build, so happy with that. So I'm back at the base now and I have all my materials ready for the front part of this build. And I've been very excited to do this since I came up with the design, so I think the best thing to do right now is just to jump right into the build and get it done. So this is the finished product. I am very happy with how this turned out. You can now see why I need the mangrove. I'm just thrilled with this. I love the way that these trapdoors make the the redstone lamps just look like little lights. It's perfect. There's the basalt. So this is the design here, which is pretty simple, but I like it. I like the color scheme. I just wish the deep slate brought some more texture, which I probably could if I wanted to. Mix in some other textures in there, but that's maybe a different day. This took just about 2 hours straight to build, which I wasn't expecting it to take that long, considering it's just a wall. But it took 2 hours to build this, but it was worth every second. I love the way it looks. As for continuing from this point, that's going to be a decision for another day. Obviously I'm going to, but in what fashion, I'm not sure yet. So as soon as I figure that out, I'll be sure to work on that, because this is an exciting long-term project, but I'm very happy to have this first portion done, and I'm very pleased with the way it looks. Well, this has been a busy episode. A lot has gone into the planning for what I've built today with the farms and this wall. So I think I'm going to end it there. I don't want to do too much more today. It's going to take up a lot of my time. So I'm going to get ready to work on some projects for the next video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.